Good afternoon, everybody. Dober 18. Arend Veenstra here. Mijn Yazavoet Arend Veenstra from Countryside Acres. We have been spending a lot of time driving around the last weeks, basically since we got the van, in the hopes of finding a property. A few other properties we found. Recently we had one. We thought we had a deal on it. That's very nice. You can even see the river.
Oh yeah, never noticed that.
Listen to the birds. Alright, so we came in from way over there and we're walking this little piece of property. There's a beautiful skyline out there through the trees. And I'm suggesting if we were to buy this, that this would be a nice spot to build a house right in here. Nice and quiet. And lots of trees. Huh?
We wouldn't be able to build on this, right?
Yeah, we would. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. What do you got, bud?
That.
Oh, nice. You like it up there?
Yeah.
You seen a mosquito? That's not good. Log cabin. 2-story. Lots of room up there, actually.
Somebody's got a meeting.
Beautiful. 2-story building. It's almost big enough. No windows down here. You're gonna video it? Yeah.
I like the fact that you can see the sunsets here.
Yep. Nice piece. We would be basically building everything from scratch. Nice quiet area. Again, we almost had a deal on that one and then it fell apart. I'm not exactly sure why, due to a road allowance issue basically. And now the price has more than doubled. If we would like it again, it is now way higher, which is maybe a difficulty being as we're foreigners. People think we come with lots of money. In any case, that property is now unaffordable, so that's not an option. There is another one that we really like as well, but the whole package, it's a large farm. There's a lot of land and a lot of buildings that we would like one day, but right now it's too much. A lot of work. This one's got a big chunk of the ceiling missing. Concrete feed alley. The sides here is all tore out. No scraper system. You have to shovel it by hand. And then there's a connection alley of some kind. This goes to the other barn. Bit of work before you'd get this guy fixed up. Looks like somebody's been cleaning in here. Sweeping or something. So we can't afford that package right now. And they are not willing to split it. And maybe it's really complicated to do, that's fine. That could be as well. I'm not holding it against them. If we could afford the whole thing, I would gladly buy it all, but we cannot. We don't have enough finances to buy the entire package, and therefore that one as well we will have to walk away from, unless we can think of another solution, but at this point I cannot think of one. What else? There's been a few other things we've looked at as well. There was one that I really liked, actually. It had a new barn on it, only for about 20 cows, but still it was a nice spot.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arm. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you.
Sure is, yeah.
You will grow up in the blink of an eye and move out beyond
nice.
your own. But no matter what comes your way, I will
Nice quiet village. The whole thing was pretty nice, but the way things work here in the village, the houses are very, very close to each other, and so the one house was for sale with a barn that was a nice distance away, but right beside that house, with enough room for a vehicle to drive between them, was another house, and that one was not for sale. And there's just, we don't like that. I don't mind being on the edge of a village like this one was, but I don't want a neighbor right there. If we were able to purchase that house as well, then maybe we could make it work. But then we also looked at the maps of the land. The land was actually not right there. It was like a really odd angle away from this property. So you have a house and a barn on one spot, and then you had land in another spot, and then inside that land there was let's see here, about 100 and I think it was 150 hectares. No, less than that. Maybe let's say 100 hectares. I can't remember exactly, of land. But within that 100 acre or 100 hectare block, there was probably 8 pieces of land that did not belong to it, right in the middle of it. So other people would have to then possibly drive through your land to get to those pieces, which is really less than ideal. So again, that one I mean, I still think about it, but the price was right, I guess, but I think we're going to leave that one as well. So it's been a real challenge. That's what I'm getting at, trying to find the right piece of land. I have today again found a couple of properties, so we're actually going to head off and see what we can do. We've talked to the owner of the one, and we're going to meet up with him and take a look at that land. There's another one in that area as well. These are smaller ones. I think the one is 112 hectares. The other one is about 50 hectares. We would like much more than that, but for now that'll be sufficient for us to grow, and then hopefully we'll find something else in the area after that. Alright, so back here, there's a chunk, and over here. What's that?
Can you smell it?
Smell? Mm-hmm. All the flowers. Oh, pretty. Yeah. All wildflowers. What are they? Stopped me. She was all excited about what?
Dung.
Poop. Moose poop. Looks like moose. Which means we probably don't have any deer.
These trees, or did you have to leave them?
I don't know. As long as one doesn't charge out of the bush at us, we're good.
He said no for 700.
Yeah, he would. Yep. This is interesting. Look at these trees. What happened to these things? I'm guessing ice rain. Well, actually, that's Anneesa's guess, but I think it's accurate. Something made them all bow down.
This is all lupins.
Lupins? Oh yeah, they grow here wild. Oh, I got it out too late. So a little tiny back road here on the opposite end of the ravines we were looking at earlier. It happens to be another property that I found. I didn't realize they were this close together. So they are still, by road, it's still, what, 20 minutes, a little more, but it's not, like if you just walk through the field, it would be a lot closer by. What do we do here now? Straight? No, I don't know either.
I'm thinking that way on the road. That looks like cabins or something.
This way?
No, this way.
I'll have to figure it out. This is a really neat old village here. I actually like these houses. They have a lot of character.
Like the barn
not for us.
attached to it though, right?
Yeah, it's a barn attached to it.
Barn that's attached to
I wouldn't want to, I still don't want to live in a town, but it's just, it's neat.
The history. That's one thing that I really appreciate about these little villages is that somebody built them, right? And somebody lived here for many, many years. It's just the history, right? Like, there's so many stories behind those shutters and this fence and that yard and somebody's babushka, you know, made that a home and 100%. Raised lots of children, and you know, it's really neat.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Hey guys, in the distance you can see beautiful rolls. This is probably the worst road we've driven on in Russia yet so far. This is like, remember that road to our old farm in Canada up in Earlton? Church Street. Church Street was much worse than this. Only in the spring, but it's always terrible. Look at the beautiful rolling hills here coming up. That's beautiful rolls. Yeah. Oh, cool. There's a church back in here too. So many beautiful churches. Pretty safe. Not much bad going to happen at that speed. Oh no, it does need a little bit of work, I guess. The steeple looks really like it was completely new.
Still, the history of that as well.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Oh, they got some new bricks.
They planning on fixing it up, maybe? Wow. Oh, I think it's an abandoned church. Wow. Indeed. That is beautiful. Take a picture of that. Wonderful. There's grass growing up there on that piece.
Again, the
somebody's done some restoration to it, because there's a new concrete walk along the bottom there. Oh no, you'll push me out, won't you? Hey, other side of the same church. Sorry for the windshield. It is raining, but that is beautiful. It'd be really nice to come here one day and see that all fixed up. Or if we moved here, just help fix it up, because it's just a work of art. Beautiful. So definitely a beautiful area. We're just discussing it. It's very nice. Yeah, I'm still driving 5 clicks an hour. Don't be too worried. Very nice area. Absolutely beautiful.
It rains here.
It rains, yeah. Well, I think it's raining everywhere today.
Yeah, but it's pouring.
We were thinking of that. See, our springs back in Canada, we get a lot of rain in like April and March too, and then it'll dry up a little bit. And so here it was like really dry. We're like, this is kind of odd. So this will help warm up the ground, get things ready for planting. I'm curious to see what the rest of the seasons will bring. If it'll dry out again later this year, I'm sure it will, and get seed in the ground. So, but back to this area, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This road's a bit rough, but it's all stuff that can be fixed up. Love the contours of the land. One of the commenters comments said this morning they couldn't understand why we wanted these hills and stuff in our land. Is that better for farming? No, probably not. Actually, it's probably better to have flat land, because it's easier to manage when it comes to farming. Easier to navigate than rolling hills. We like hills because it is more character. We love contour of land. We like to see the rolling hills. We love to have some trees. We love to have some rock. We love to have some water. We lived in Western Canada for a while, and I mean, it's very orderly. Everything is straight, neat, tidy. All the roads are perpendicular to each other. But it's kind of boring sometimes. It's nice to have some contour, to have some hills, some gullies, some valleys, and some trees in it, and some rocks in it, and a variety of trees as well. It's always nice. So, is that a must? No. But once again, I mean, if you're looking, why not look for stuff that you like? And so this particular area we love. This is probably one of the nicest areas. We actually drove through this area before, but it's very hard to find specific properties. They're not easily to find. In Canada, again, I think the States too. I don't know about Europe, but if you have your house for sale, there'll be a for sale sign in the yard. So I read another comment. They said, well, why don't you go find a village you like and look for the for sale signs? They don't have them here. There is no for sale sign. We don't have that here. So the only way to know is, if you like a place, I guess, knock on the door. But I mean, that could take weeks, months to knock on everybody's door. This one here, now I happened to find on Avito this morning. Got lucky. But I have searched for months on Avito and not been successful. So now it's a matter of seeing if we can come to an agreement on price and make sure the legalities and stuff would work out, and maybe it's something that could actually work for us. We'll see. Be interesting to see where this goes.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the